Peace, blessings to everyone else out there. I want to come on shortly to talk about um, past couple of days and some of the lessons that I've learned, and hopefully it will sort of resonate with some of you. Uh, so, last couple of days have been a realization of me, and that's where true the growth comes from. Is really searching within to see how outside external influences affect you, and why are they affecting you. And so, last couple of days, there have been things, external sources that have been sort of egging on my wife, Jamaica, and I was feeling kind of squirrely about it. I was feeling some type of way, and like a lot of men, I mean, that protective instinct, sort of drops in, and that's a divine, that masculine energy trait and things of that nature. And my original response, my first response was like, I'm gonna tell everybody else to get the hell up out of here. I'm gonna tell everybody else to move and clean this stuff up for. But I watched my wife just be as calm, collected, wasn't swayed by the agitation that was being thrown towards her. And she was trying to tell me about how I should, respond to influences like that. And sometimes I get so much in my own emotion, anger, that I don't really stop and listen to her. I hear what she's saying, but I'm angry, right? And so an hour goes by, and I see a post that talked about, you know, um, original premise of Jesus and Buddha and Krishna, and what their original intentions were. The intentions were for us to be our own individual masters, and they weren't really looking for followers. But as they instituted their own growth, and if there were people that were willing to engage with them and ask and share their own experiences and struggles, they were willing to help them along the way. And so it's not our purpose or effort to really fix anyone. And so one of the things that we have to understand of being a true master is energetically embracing the reality of who people are in the present, and that is very hard. And the last couple of days has been really, really sort of eye opening for me, because it's one thing for me to understand how people are energetically shooting at me, and it doesn't bother me. But this happened to my wife, and I was feeling some type of way. And so that's the reality of the mess. As long as the people aren't physically harming her, and they weren't, um, I was still triggered by it. And so at the end of the day, we had a really good talk, and I had the realization that I am growing every day, and I am in the state of growing every day. And this was a monumental shift in my growth, so that I can understand how I can be the master of everything that comes to me. I may not be, um, successful initially, but as I sit in the emotion and become aware of how I'm emotionally triggered by the external influences, I can begin to adjust me and begin to reflect on how I need to understand, how I need to shift and and maintain my high vibration. So because when I immediately get angry and want to, clear out everything, I'm sort of matching the external influences vibration, and I'm lowering my own. And so, but it's a work in progress every day. It's a work on growth. It's a work on effort to really be self aware on what we have to understand about us, because it's never about anyone else. It's always about us. And it takes a really self aware person that is really in tune to their vibration, and understand that no matter what low vibration external influences that get shot towards them, I am in the place to maintain my vibration, maintain my state of awareness, and not be affected by whatever happens or whatever happens to your significant other. Uh, and so this was a major shift in awareness for me. And now going forward, I will be understanding and aware of those things because we get those kind of, people may walk in several times a day in the healing environment. A lot of times I don't see it, but the last couple of days I've seen it, and I've and it affected me. So, but I just want to share that with you. I know there's a lot of you that are, reactive towards things, maybe people close to you and all of that stuff. And that's understandable. We are human. We're supposed to be reactive. But in order for us to be the master of us, we have to realize what we need to do to embrace the reality of the people that are at that low vibration state and embracing them. And as long as we understand and respond in a state of love and awareness that we can share, then that person on the other end will slowly bleed themselves away and understand that they are no longer a match. And then they will automatically, sort of drift away, organically. And but that was a lesson I learned the last couple of days. So I wanted to share that with you. Peace, blessings, love, and I love you. So we'll talk to you down the road.